Hi, it's Rachel Servos with Servos Kitchen Academy, and today we're going to bring our miniatures out again, and we're going to do a little, I guess, a demo on some different upper corner configurations. Okay, so I did a whole blind corner already, so I thought I would show you what that looks like in an upper cabinet configuration. So this is what your upper blind corner looks like sometimes. So this has a flush end on it because it's a cabinet. Sometimes this is open. I'll attach a picture so that you can see that. But it basically operates the same way with your blind corner bases. You do have to pull these from the wall. They do need a filler. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so we've got our little box set up in here. I attached a filler to the side of this other upper cabinet. And so that is gonna go right here in this corner. This is our blind corner. So what happens is if this is shoved all the way in here and you just have, I'll turn this around, and you just have a cabinet right here slammed up tight, this stuff isn't gonna open very well. So that's why we need to put a filler on this side. Okay, so now we've got our filler on. So we're gonna put this right here. And we'll put this right here. So even sometimes the filler will pull this off here, but you still need to pull this cabinet. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. So we need to do this right here. And we also need to pull this cabinet from the back about 3 inches, same as a base cabinet. And so that way you're sure to have all of these doors function the way that they're supposed to. Okay, and then the other type, common type of upper corner is this diagonal wall corner. And so that just goes right tight in here. And you can see that, you know, this isn't perfectly square, but neither is your house. So you are gonna have like gaps and things like that. You're just not gonna really see them. And that's what shims are for, but that's a whole other lesson. Anyway, these are about 24 to 24. Sometimes they can be deeper and be 27, but these fit nice and perfect in the corners. Okay, so in case you missed it, this is kind of how this looks like. This is our wall cabinet with a filler. This is our blind corner. And like I said, it is just like this. And then you pull this forward. So always remember those things. So that way you can make really functional corners with no matter what options you have available to you, whether it's this blind corner configuration or if it is a diagonal corner configuration. There's also a wall easy reach that looks just like this, but it's for an upper and it's not nearly as deep as this one, but I just, I don't have one of those as my miniature collection, so I need to figure that out. But anyway, this was just a little bit about some different wall corner options. I do talk about this in my training program, which I'm going live with soon, and I'm really excited to be able to bring all this information to everybody. So if you like these videos, feel free to go to my website, and we'll see you at Servos Kitchen Design Training. Oh, P.S. I almost forgot. This is a blind corner cabinet out in the wild. So this would be where the door goes and this meets into the other cabinet. Let me pull another picture so you can see what it looks like all done. Okay, so this is the underside of a blind corner configuration. Okay, so there's that one. And here's what it looks like from the front. So that's what we got. Oh, and I'll find the wall easy reach too. Oh, so this is actually a diagram, so that way you can see that these blind corner cabinets do need to be pulled. Your manufacturer will spec it that way. So if you're ever in doubt, read your specs. It's always in there. And this is a wall easy reach. You can see it's shaped just like a Lazy Susan base corner cabinet. It is intended to kind of mirror that. These are probably my second favorite. I really love a blind corner, but these are a close second. I will prefer these against even the traditional diagonal corner, mostly because with these, you have to be able to reach from here to this back corner to access this whole cabinet, and that's about 24 inches above your head. It's just really not it's not as accessible. You can put Lazy Susans in these and that helps, but it's a big reach, you know, just to reach up and across. So this, you can at least access the entire cabinet fairly easily. So this is my second choice. I do love a blind corner, but anything that you use is probably going to be great as long as you and your client and everybody understands, you know, the ergonomics and that you do everything you can to make your kitchens really easily accessible.